Yes, so we've been doing a little bit of work on this old place. Just trying to stop Game Edged using his horse to try and land on the roof.
Well, thing is, he's planted the seed now. As soon as he did it on the
Yeah.
stream, it's like, oh, we're going to come back and find everybody's horse parked up on our roof.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of horses parked up, well, not exactly a
Oh,
horse.
yeah.
We seem to have a donkey
Yeah.
that's
Very,
outside.
very oddly, we've had a donkey delivery and a loss of a horse. You've lost
Well,
one of
two
your
horses.
horses. Two
Both my
horses.
horses. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I lost my horses, and we gained. Well, he's called Jeff, apparently.
Apparently. It's very cute.
Oh, and he's sweet enough, but we can't do anything with him. He's basically a lawn ornament
Yeah.
that we have to feed and water, which actually I don't know if we're going to be able to anymore.
No.
So we've had to move some stuff around. So we'll see if we can keep Jeff alive.
Sorry, Jeff.
Whoever left Jeff
Wants to come and pick it back up.
yeah, it's dumping animals is not something to do.
No, it's not very
Frowned
nice.
upon.
No,
So,
poor
as
Jeff.
cute as Jeff is, yeah. Anyway, we digress. So yeah, we've had a bit of a shift around inside our original home. Do you want
Yeah,
to
come
lead
through.
us downstairs? So I think
Yes.
we won't go out there because that will show stuff we don't want to show yet. So if we go down to this floor,
Yep.
big changes.
Yeah.
No, Emma, what did you change?
Well, we have got rid of a lot of the crafting benches that we don't use very often. So we've left the very useful chemistry bench and the gun bench. We've left a box here for supplies. We've left the gun cabinet. And some of the major things downstairs, like the metal working bench and the woodworking bench. But we've cleared up a lot of room. This is now a spare crafting house. And everything is now over in the fort.
It is. I mean, this will be helpful for any of our colleagues, anyone that's part of our guild that
Yep.
wants to craft without having to make their way through our fortress
Yep.
to get to that one. And and taking all of this stuff out. Oh, it's just nice to be able to move around because we really had squeezed a lot of stuff
Yeah.
into this little house.
It was tiny and it was getting a bit glitchy, so it's much better now.
Yeah, it was sending us up to the roof more often than we'd liked, actually. As,
Yeah.
as amazing as this little magical house is, to get up to the roof or an upper floor, when you're in the midst of trying to craft something and all of a sudden you're 2 stores up.
Yeah.
It's not
It
as up,
was
it's
it was fun. It was fun. And we've got a new door. Where does the door
we
go,
do.
Selena?
Magical door. It goes to another door. Yay! Because you know what? This game is now all about doors.
It
So
is.
we'll come into this airlock.
I'll shut this
There
one
we go.
behind me. Okay.
There we go. And surprise!
Ta-da!
We have a little area for our horses. Again, having lost 2 horses and gained Jeff, I thought,
Yeah.
you know what, we need to do something about that. It's
Priority.
a little bit difficult. You come in to do something and then all of a sudden you got to find yourself a horse before you can even start. So
Yeah.
hopefully this will keep these fellas safe.
So
whilst
you got
we're,
you got
out
a
and
new
about.
black horse, which was
I did. I actually found
what a shame.
this horse quite quickly. But yeah, it's leveling them up. You know, their health and how long they can run for, and yeah, you can find a horse around every corner in this game. But having one that's got a lot of stamina and all that kind of stuff, it takes time to do that.
yeah, and they'll never be level on this ground.
Yeah. Our horses are leaning downhill. So we've put well in it, and we've got a way of
well
literally
good.
survive. Oh gosh!
Sorry, I'm really tired.
I was going to say, guys, it's silly o'clock. It's
Oh.
11:30 at night for us
Yeah.
in England. But what we've got here is we can, well, in theory, survive in here without having to even go outside the doors. If that happens, we can get water. We've got the ways of cooking food. We've got a mailbox, and these are all lessons I learnt certainly from
Yep.
the first round, the series 1. So little things again you learn about. So how are our horses doing anyway? Let me put my HUD back on. Oh gosh, they're fine. There's not a
Yeah.
problem there.
They've not long been fed and watered. I think they should
No.
be okay.
So I think the house is all locked up. So Emma, you were on a little bit longer than me. I had to scram, real life hit, and I had to go. So Emma got busy doing the whole removals locks. She basically picked everything up and carried it over to our new home.
I did. Now we're going to keep some of this stuff outside, but we do have to do a little bit of work.
Yes.
Protecting this building. So we were just talking before we started recording about whether we should work on that next.
I think so.
But let's go and have a look at the fort. Should we have a look around the outside first?
Yeah, I think so. I think this was, how long did we spend? So we were 3 hours?
Yeah, about 3 hours.
I guess, roughly. And it was a lot of playing and fiddling and making stuff and breaking stuff. And,
yeah. Do you want to do your roll towards the wall to demonstrate?
Oh, I could try,
Because
yeah.
I'm not very good at that, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is probably not going to show much because we hope, between the two of us, that we've, cursed it now. We're going to come back and find everybody in our place. But, let's have a go. So here we go. So I've got to get all my buttons ready. So
okay. You in third person?
I am, but I'm encumbered. I can't do it.
Okay, well, we'll do that.
We'll do it later.
Then.
So sorry, I'm full of materials.
What we were finding before was people rolling into the side of the building and being flung up onto the roof. And that doesn't happen now, that we could duplicate anyway.
We were rolling idiots again.
Yeah.
Can we get up through the sides anywhere where there's an angle hitting?
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a few people that'll give it a go, and we appreciate if, and I'm sure everybody would, if there's a breach in security in certain designs. People like to know about that. Again, you try and keep your stuff safe as best you can.
But the idea was just these foundations coming out away from the building with these railings on top. And if you manage to roll into the foundation, you only get up to this first level and you get stuck on top of these railings and you can't roll up above any higher.
And we've managed to make our way all the way around as well, haven't we? I mean, we've literally done the full circumference of the fort.
We have. It was
so it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. A lot of materials. So this place is all about doors. Oh,
yep. I'll let you do it.
Many doors.
So you open, I close.
Okay.
So yes, fortunately we know the pattern. We know what we're doing. So stand in this room and spin around, Emma. No one will know what we're doing.
Right. Okay. Oh,
it's all right. I was shutting the other door, so I had to do a bit of a. Okay, so
right,
there we
so
go.
this is the lift.
Whew.
This is the elevator.
Up
Right,
she
here we go.
goes.
I'll go up to the roof. There we are.
I'm on the roof as well. There we go.
Nice.
I
Should
love to
we
view up
go and have a
here.
look in the telescopes?
Oh, are they both up here?
They are.
So I'll do this one, I guess. Oh no, got to go that way. So is it just the one way up? Obviously we.
No, we can take the. You can kind of skirt round the whole.
Oh, cool. There we go. So you're going to do that far end, and I do this one.
Yeah, could do.
The fellas are down the beach.
I might have to move this one.
Oh, is it positioned? Yeah, I can see it's facing the wrong way.
I didn't realise you had to have it so that you could.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You do. You're going to check where the feet are. You can see directionally because it's triangular. That one of the legs.
Got you.
You've done it now. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look through this one. I love these telescopes.
They
Look
are
at how
fab.
far you can see.
It looks good.
Little Greenwidge's house there. Oh, I moved my wheel because you don't have a zoom on these, do you?
No.
And binoculars zoom, so I'm probably standing here now holding a tool of some sorts. So he's done a lot of work on his place. That's cool.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, look at the roof. I saw the video of him having trouble getting it in the hole. That's what he said.
I know. Well, you shouldn't be bringing it up again.
Oh, look at the scenery. Look at the mountains. We'll have to go up that way.
Oh, yes. I'd love to. I've not actually looked at anything in the northeast. That's new territory for me.
Yeah.
that would be quite an interesting ride. I guess the people in the comments will have to let us know where they want us to go have a nosy around.
Yeah.
I know
I
the
love our
mountains are
little,
beautiful.
I love our journeys.
I do. I think they're great.
So
So what am I holding? Holding my hands.
our house looks incredible with that fort on the side for the horses.
Yeah. Not really looked at it from over here before,
Yeah.
so yeah, it does the job. I mean, it's a big box.
So we just did a bit of a big roof deck up here just to give us some room, because that elevator kind of chucks you up and then tries to throw you off the building. These triangles, these first set of triangles here, with where you used to spawn up. So we've got this extra layer now to stop you at least falling off the building immediately. But we've got a lovely big spot here. But then we did another deck on the roof for the telescopes, and then we've got this little sort of under hidey hole with some door access again.
We'd learnt our lessons from, again, previous builds, that you're very exposed on the roof unless you do something like this. And
Yeah.
I mean, Emma did a great job of doing the roof bits, and then it's like, well, we want a telescope, let's put one more layer up there. And I think that was one of my favourite parts of our castle. Oh,
Yeah.
and that happens constantly.
Have you
I'm
just
on
gone
the roof.
upstairs again?
I'm on the roof.
So if I
yeah.
run into you, you jump up to the roof. Nice.
And there's that little end here. If we really just don't want to play anymore, just hide in here.
Yeah.
Nobody home. I'm not here.
It's, yeah. I mean, you need that sometimes.
You really do.
If anybody
We've had enough.
got up on the roof, it's a spot that we can retreat to. So
Yes, absolutely.
okay, so this is the way down into the fort. Whee!
Right, down I go. And you can reach the door.
You can.
Perfect. Got to remember not to run forward though, don't you? Because then you're down to the next floor.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've not been in here since Emma's decorated. So what have you done, Emma?
Well, we've got a fridge. We've got the gun cabinet.
Fabulous.
We've got a lovely safe.
I like it.
Gunsmithing bench, the sewing bench, the hat and shoe bench, the saddle bench, and we've got 2 distilleries.
Ooh,
And we've
like
got 4 storage crates with all the stuff in, so
Cool.
lots of things in there. Now we do need to grab some stone, don't we?
We do.
Which I think is in this, one of these. Might be downstairs.
I think it's with
It's downstairs. It's on the next
yeah.
level.
the only meddling I did was very early on. I put a couple of grinders in, so if they're still where they were,
They are.
the next floor down.
Okay, next floor.
Ooh,
So, another safe. A storage box up here for the gunpowder equipment, ingredients for the chemistry bench. Now, the reason they're on different floors is, for whatever reason, the chemistry bench would not place upstairs for the life of
really?
me. So I ended up just
Oh.
putting it down here.
Oh, that's fine. Yep.
And then we've got the woodworking bench, the metalworking bench, 2 planking stations, the 2 grinders that you already had here, and an anvil, and the sewing wheel.
Nice. Perfect. So everything a cowgirl needs. Love it. Oh, is the stone in there?
Yeah. I'm going to grab a couple of... we don't need as much stone, do we? As
No,
we
I'm
do
loaded up.
wood.
No, I've got all that wood, so I guess I want to put some wood away upstairs.
Yeah. So we should be able to jump up here.
Just trying to... Oh, it took me all the way up.
It does, unfortunately, but we can just drop down this... Oh, we didn't show this secret hole.
Oh, we didn't, did we? Let's pop down. So we wanted an emergency exit, didn't we? So
There's a balcony all the way around on this level as well, which is nice, actually. With some little peeky-boo
a bit of protection if we want to fire out of them, but on the most part,
Yeah,
it's
something to
there.
dodge behind.
Yeah.
But another way back into the place. Where are we putting wood? Have we decided yet? Have we got any wood in here? We do. Right. I'm going to put it in.
How's that one?
It's the second one along. Should we explain where we got all this wood?
Of course, because I wouldn't want to, fool anybody and I'd been out doing all this. Now, don't get me wrong, my fair share of resource gathering, but now what are they calling themselves? It's the regulators this time. So it's a bunch that used to be part of the Lost Avengers. So, and oh god, it's everyone that's a regulator basically, but Angie, for the most part, has been an absolute trooper. She's been our lumberjack as such, and I put out a request, should I say, a cry for help, a requisition. Yeah, because the one thing we don't have a lot of around here
is wood.
It's wood. And what have we built out of?
Wood.
Wood.
Yeah, and we should say
wonderful.
we've both had lots of mail from other people as well, giving us guns and ammunition and bricks. Oh my god, bricks.
I mean, like I say, I could name everybody, and this would be just a stream of me telling names. I mean, and I don't want to miss anyone out, and I'm so sorry if I do, but we've had Magnum and Thomas and Eleanor. Oh my god, Eleanor, you're a superstar as well. Sending us gunpowder and Curly, so basically just about everybody on the server has been super. And sorry, changing the subject slightly, I need to go back upstairs because the stone, it's downstairs. I didn't pick up any stone.
Okay, there we are. And that is the next drop down to the ground level as well, by the way, just so you can get all the way back downstairs if you want to go back out through the building. But we usually use that little balcony shortcut, so I'm going to go and wait up there for you. And then
I'm not quite sure how much I need, so I'm just going to be over encumbered.
Yeah.
And put away what I don't use. Okay, there we go.
So we just tried to make a few ways to get out, basically. I think it was the idea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And lots of cover.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck and have the one route. It's not safe, not wise, and we'll just trip over each other if this is one way. And I don't want to go out through our door airlock.
No, it's quite laborious.
So we can get out quickly. It just takes a bit of time to get in.
Okay, I normally just jump off here. But that's what we did. So that was the balcony we were just on. That's the roof deck, and then we've got that protection all the way around. As I say, it's when you roll up into it, if you do manage to kind of jump onto the next layer of the building, you end up on top of here. And you can't roll on this surface because of all of the little railings that create a little pattern, and it stops you rolling up any higher. So hopefully, when we're less encumbered later, we can have a little rolling session.
We'll be testing both buildings to see if we can get in by jumping to the roof.
Now these ones here with this foundation exposed, you can't really roll up to get up on top of the wall. You can here though, I found in this corner. So what are we going to do about this? Triangular foundations again? We're going to try and fix this today, aren't we? We agreed, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need to do something about this. So make sure I know which thing I'm on. So for that. Oh, what have I just done? There we go.
So
so
that sort of thing is what we started to do.
Yeah, well, we did spikes all the way around, which then kind of created a area to run into, which was what's worrying. You don't want that. And then you discovered putting the banister bit across.
Yeah.
Created a physical sort of stop
barrier,
point, so that you didn't automatically get sort of absorbed through the wall, because that is really all we could work out what was happening, wasn't it? Is that allowing people to almost conflict with the structure, and all the game needed to do was, well, you're either in or you're out, or you're up on the roof, and unfortunately that actually was a bit of a security problem.
Did I display something then? I did.
Oh,
wow, I didn't mean to.
I've just got to have something to eat because she's always hungry.
Oh god, yeah, so am I.
I've also found it didn't seem early game to be a problem, but having a little ride down the beach, there seems to be a lot more in the way of dangerous wildlife. certainly
Yeah,
over by
you
the
said,
beach.
didn't
Yeah,
you? Yeah.
there's 2 mountain lions over that way, and a bear that seems to be spawning there now. So either they were always there and I never noticed them, or they're there now for some reason. So be interesting to see if that changes.
After you logged off earlier, I was just finishing up for a few minutes. I wasn't on for very long on my own, but I did go over to Dred's place and put some berries in his trough for the horse. Because we went and watered it together earlier, didn't we? But
We did, yeah.
and a cougar bit me in the bum.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
Yeah, and it was a ghost. It was a ninja cougar. It was he was silent, and I thought, what? Why am I dying? Why am I injured here? Yeah, and it was a cougar biting me in the bum.
And that was at Dread's.
Yeah, it came out of the
Now-
rocks.
Yeah. You remember in the stream on Saturday when I said I'd ridden through past Dread's house and I could hear the cougar
Yeah,
quite clearly, but I couldn't see it. And then he started saying about a floating cougar.
Yes.
I thought he meant at his house. I think it was actually somewhere else. I think Dread's got some kind of thing with cougars. I think he's kind of I think he's a cougar wizard.
he's got cougar attractant on.
Yeah, it's his cologne, cougar cologne.
What's that? Oh gosh, lynx. The lynx effect.
Oh, goodness me. That's pretty sharp for this time of night, Emma.
Oh God, I made a joke and I didn't realise. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
For anyone else that doesn't get it, for the Brits will get it, but
Oh.
Lynx is a brand.
It's a brand of deodorant
body,
stuff.
body spray.
Yeah, body
isn't it?
spray.
Yeah. Oh,
Quite
dear.
strong.
Oh,
Takes
it's
your
really
breath
pungent.
away. It's quite.
Yeah. And you'd think that's a good thing. It's not.
No,
It takes your breath away, and oh my God, how much of that are you wearing?
that's a
Yeah.
chemical. Why are you doing that to yourself?
Oh,
Kind of
dear.
way. You might need to come and help me put the banisters
Mm-hmm.
on the bit that I've kind of budged because it's not
Yeah.
great.
Do you want to explain that to people as well about how you sometimes can put stuff in and then I can sometimes put stuff?
Yeah, we ran into that a couple of times, didn't we? One of us won't be able to play something for love nor money, whatever you do, however hard you try, and then the other one will come along and it'll be like, there you go.
Yeah,
It's like,
what's your problem?
Oh, okay, thank you. So I'm just doing what we did over there, which is to square it off, and then put another layer of balustrades across, and that seems to be the kind of the key thing. But once we're less encumbered, we'll be able to test it out.
And you also pointed out stuff that I didn't see. So going back to my mallet, to the railings, there's a little half railing.
There's
That's so cute.
a cute half railing.
Now, I
Which
don't know
is-
if that's always been there.
No, it's new. It's definitely new.
That's why I didn't know about it.
There is a railing that's been placed wrong.
Oh,
I don't know if you can hop up here.
oh, up here, this one.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah, it's just
yeah.
slightly off. Now the trouble
Sorry,
with
people's
those big
eyes.
posts, you might want to take those big posts out now. That you're right next to, because they could be used to hop up on top of the wall maybe. But I think I needed them in place to put that little railing in, I
big
think.
posts.
The ones you're right next to. Those two
Oh!
posts sticking up next
That
to
was so close I couldn't see them.
you.
Take those out, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. But I had to place them. Yeah, there you go. The railings remain, so...
Actually, that's another handy tip to
Yeah.
say, is that those big bits of wood, these
Poles.
poles, yeah, they really do help place stuff when they're not placeable.
When it's not playing nice, yeah.
Yeah, it's
It really is useful.
certainly has helped. Now, did we put them all the way around? We did. Okay, so that's another
Oh, this
finishing
one's... I
touch.
think this one's wrong. Yeah, I've placed this little fella here wrong. Let me get the angle one in, if I can. There's one, and then I think
So
that's
we just went
the
around
other.
these.
That's actually okay. I think it looks okay.
Oh, that won't go now.
Yeah, we need to put the poles down to the ground. We could do that and delete the top ones again, like you just have.
Yeah, I think we have to. It won't allow the bottom ones without doing it. So
Okay.
that was there. Then automatically we get a snap. There we go. Snap. If you do the top ones, I can snap the bottom ones.
Okay. Oops. And I think there's this one over here. There we go.
And there's one at the far corner.
Okay, I'll go over. It's been a lot of fun working this out, actually. I've learned a lot about building with these triangles, and
I've learnt that we are quite like-minded when it comes to building. It's just been so easy.
We just finish each other's thoughts, so it's pretty cool.
It's not bad, yeah. There we go. So what I'll do is, if we'll carry on going around doing what we just did there, then I'll jump up with the sledgy and we'll get some of the resources back.
Okay. I can't get them to place again. Oh no, no, they're green. It's okay. See, it's weirdness.
I just put something in I didn't need to. Autopilot.
That's alright.
Oh, dear.
Oh, there we go. Sometimes you have to look down the length of the foundation. Sometimes it'll just place straight in front of you. It's very odd sometimes. Definitely moving around from point to point seems to help.
And little tiny movements as well can make all the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to explain the gates that we've got here. Now,
oh yes,
happy design accident here. Well, I wouldn't even say it was an accident. I could not
we
place
planned it.
that. all planned. Yeah, it's pure skill. Now, I was not able to place the gate surround where we wanted it, which would have actually, if I get this pole in while it's in my hand, put these two in. Right, so let's get that out of my face. We wanted it to be like most people would, at the edge where you want the walls to be, but could not get it to click. It would be green, but when I went to click it, it just wouldn't load in. And then Emma was like, well, how about you try the far end, so the end of the block, so rather than the front of the block where the front wall was, try it at the back of the wall, so you end up with a little recess like this. And I thought, well, it's worth a try, and oh my god, look at that.
And it looks awesome.
It did. It clicked in like a treat. It took a bit of time.
Yeah.
But if you want to know how to do it, I had to do it from the inside.
Yeah.
And you have to be working from a level to the walls. So you can see that we've got these foundation blocks and the walls are at the top of that foundation. Inside, build in so that you can stand on a foundation block to the same height, and that way you can get your gate surround
so
in the right spot,
just for
the right
people
level.
watching me, what we did was just put a foundation level with the centre of where we wanted the gate further back inside, and then
So if we open up, actually, let's
stood on that to place the gate, so we were on the same height.
Yeah, so all Emma did was actually build out. We had this all the way around anyway. So actually, you built into that middle bit, so to the back end of Graham.
Yeah, where these stairs are, and then out to about there,
Yes, I stood on it, and it had me at the perfect height, so I could move left and right to get centralised. Yeah. And I knew I was the right level, and ta-da! Because I'm not. That wasn't the first set of gates.
No, we did a couple, didn't we? But I don't think that was too bad, because they are a bugger. They really are awkward to place.
I think anyone that's playing on this game will have experienced a problem or two with it. So there we go. So a little inset gate. I love it.
Another
tip. Love it.
Yeah, I would definitely do that again, because it gives you that little bit of shelter if you're getting fired on. Not that this is that kind of server, or with that kind of people, but in theory, you're getting fired on. You've got a little bit of cover while you're trying to open the gates and get inside, so it works really nicely.
Yeah, these are a bit tricky, aren't they? They do like to be at a wacky angle sometimes.
Yeah. I'm going to put the filler foundations in, I think, now.
Yeah. Whoop.
That's right. And there. And then we've got these weird corner bits. Is that right? That's right, isn't it? Yeah.
It's always nerve-wracking when you get the sledgehammer out when you do anything to do with the fort walls.
Yeah. Well, you guys still joke with me about me deleting everything, but it frightens me to death. I am petrified that I'm going to ruin the whole building.
Swing of a sledgehammer and the whole house goes. Now, just to let you know, if you haven't built anything with the fort walls yet, if you're just starting to build or haven't even got the game yet and you're going to start to play, one thing that we've noticed is if you're building and you've put some walls up and you've got some of these foundation pieces, if you take the foundation piece away from underneath anything that's built already, like the fort walls or even a building wall, when you take the foundation out from the bottom, you will lose everything
that's attached to it. Yep.
Yeah, so we had to make some changes inside where we had to take a foundation out and we lost
that doorway,
all
wasn't
the walls.
it? Yeah. Only the walls on one floor, I think, but yeah, it could be quite worrying, you've got a load of stuff in there and
yeah, you've got to make sure you've got the resources to then fix it.
Yeah. Don't panic when it happens. Oh, that's the sound of destruction. But these little corner bits now work out quite nicely with those little tiny railings, don't they?
They really do. Yeah,
Cute.
That was a good find.
Oh, what happened then? Oh, it's trying to place them in the middle of the... Yeah, okay. That's okay. It's funny where it decides to snap to. I think we should get rid of this well out here and try and box this corner in by the door as well.
Yeah, no, I've got no complaints about that.
I'm going to move the forge, the big stone.
They were tucked away for reasons before, but they don't need to be where they are now.
No.
Unless I do this. Does that do anything? Yeah.
Are you doing your rolling?
Oh no, I was just jumping up to see if I could get on this balcony. I still think I'm probably encumbered. Let's have a look. Oh, by quite a lot. I'm 190%.
Oh wow.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure. So if we placed one of these wrong and it was touching the building, and we wanted to take it out, it would take, as Selena was just saying, all those walls above.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, this is a tough...
It's fun though. It's fun coming up with these sort of solutions to these issues.
This might be something I'll come back to not severely bore my viewers. Yeah, those two, and when I come back it then might decide to work. That's the other thing we've noticed, that sometimes just when you're trying to do it.
I'm sure they'll tweak the placement. It's not bad, really, if you think about how many triangles are intersecting. It would be nice to be able to place some foundations under these ones that are floating. Is there a way of doing that?
There's someone else on the server, and this is just me looking at pictures.
Builds. Oh yeah, I've seen it. They've got a lovely stack of them.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's got something to do with these magic poles again. Let me just have a...
Could be.
I'm only guessing from us building whether this is what's happened. So let's see if I can... Oh, it doesn't want to... Oh, what's going on here? So it'll build up there, but I can't go underneath. Yeah, I think I'll be having a chat with... now, I think it was Crossfire. Crossfire's got some pretty interesting builds. So
yeah, and
definitely
Crossfire was one of the people who sent us a load of stuff as well.
Oh,
so.
absolutely, incredibly generous. And I hope, if we don't in the stream, then maybe we
could take a ride over.
Go up for a ride.
Yeah.
They have the most enormous setup.
I was going to say, please finish that sentence.
Was that a deliberate delay, or was that my mind not working anymore? Yeah, they're enormous walls
Huge.
over on the mountains on the other side of the lake. So,
Nice.
yeah, definitely worth a visit. If we don't, like I say, see it on Saturday.
We're nearly done with this, actually.
It's going smoothly.
It's not bad. We've learnt
Now,
a lot.
What's going on with this corner? Because obviously it's not liking what I'm trying to do. Oh, I see. Right, so you've done a really good job on this corner.
Well,
Well, triangles are a nightmare to do corners on, and I love
Yeah.
it. I just can't send the poles right the way through the deck because it won't let me. But
put them on.
There.
You've got this one on an inside triangle point. Can you?
Oh, I can do it now. That thing you just put, the
Yeah,
railing,
has
gave me a
helped.
snap point. There we
Good.
go.
That helps as well. So that's
There we
another good tip. We might want to remove a portion here.
Which bit?
It might take this wall out. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I don't know if you can get up here. I'm wondering if a square foundation might go in this hole a bit better.
Oh, I see. If you delete it with the sledgy, I think it takes everything. If you delete it
Individually.
with the radial thing, if it takes that bit out, we'll rebuild it. We can rebuild. There you go. So another hint. If you don't mind losing the resources in a high-risk area, use the radial option, and it makes you squeak. That's brilliant. There we go. That's perfect. Whoop whoop.
Yes, this was the pole I was on about, the one that I should be rubbing my nose up against now, and my other bits. So that one I think needs to
Okay, it definitely does need to
go.
So all I need to do is have it right in front of me and hope.
Yay!
Yes,
We're getting better at this.
we are getting better at this. Practice makes perfect.
So I feel a bit bad because we've sort of we've done a lot of this work this time round off camera, haven't we? So I feel a bit bad. So at least this way we're doing a little bit of building on camera. But I do think the next time we restart, and it's likely that this server will probably have to do regular restarts. We should try, if we can, maybe to do the next build completely.
Yeah. Again, it's feedback from others. Do they like seeing this? Would they like to see us?
This is true.
Build it like this. I think people would. I personally enjoy watching other people's builds.
I do. This is a hot mess up here.
Well, it's a hot mess down here. I can't get these bits in. And again, I'm going to just walk away.
No, we need to move these bees, I think.
Yeah.
Do we delete them and create 2 more? In the...
What do you make bees with? What's the ingredients for bees?
Planks, 5 planks and 10 plant fibre. We could just go and grab some plant fibre and I'll make some planks in our planking station in here.
Okay.
Rather than running back through the the fort.
I'm cool with that.
I really should have...
They're old bees. They need to be retired.
We need fresh bees.
Old tasting honey. Ugh. Well, actually, the horses are eating the honey. They don't seem to mind. But
I wonder if you can send bees through the mail.
I'm sure that has to be illegal in some states.
Yeah. I'm just wondering because when we went over to feed Dred's horse, I didn't look to see if there were any bees anywhere. But I took honey. I took some extra honey that we had, and fed them that way.
Cool.
I'm just going to get some plant fibre, and I think I took in some berries over as well. Get some pretty there.
A little bit. Oh, you heading off? Where are you? Oh, you're over there.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a shame they can't finish that off.
Just need to get rid of the bees. Let's get these beehives crafted. And we'll put them round by the horses. Horses love bees.
Can't do that. Horses love bees.
It's company. They like the company. And we've got this lovely little walkway all the way round, so I'll put them by the post box, shall I?
So what else we got
Right,
here?
bees are installed.
Bees are installed. That one, we don't want that
Be
one.
good bees.
And
You're tidying up my mess. Oh, there's a railing inside here.
it's
I'm gonna delete that then. There we go.
probably one of the random ones that ran away.
Yeah, there was a railing in our ante room. Okay, I'm going to take out these bees. Sorry, bees. But we need. Damn it! What did I just do there? Let's just take all items. I think it'd be easier. And destroy. Oh no! All those bees. You have to look after bees. Bees are our future. These are pretty cheap to make, really, once you've got a planting station anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and take this foundation out. I don't want to. It's going to break everything. Oh yeah, it broke.
Oh, let me go have a look so we can actually show people what that does. Let me
It
come round.
broke everything.
Right, so what bit did you take? Oh, there we go. So you took
A square
bit of found-
foundation out.
this. Yeah, there was a foundation exactly here,
And it's
and
just taken
everything that it
everything
touches.
out.
But being prepared and forewarned,
Yeah.
if you know it's going to happen and you're prepared to build it, then a few walls.
It
Get it
doesn't.
sorted.
It doesn't take long to put back, but oh, Jeff, what are you doing? Excuse me,
you
Jeff.
You were stomping on Jeff,
I was. Jeff, you're kind of in the way.
but we can't do anything about him.
I know. Okay, and that side is a railing. If it will go, if I can get it to snap. There we are. And what was up here? That was a railing, was it? Yeah, I think so. I think I've recovered where we were. Yep. Jeff, you really are in the way.
That's lovely.
You are lovely and everything, but you really are in the way. Oh!
What was that noise?
Yeah,
You did it.
I made a nice job of that. I'm quite pleased. I could not for the life of me replicate that again, but the one that's there now, I'm very happy with.
Yeah. No,
But, yeah, you get the picture. You see what we've been working on. Lots of cool stuff. I'm really proud of what we put together.
Yeah, I think it's a nice little place we got here. Little place. But I was sad that we lost our first building, and then we built something even better. I loved the castle, and we had the castle for two get play sessions, didn't we?
Yeah, and we really
Before-
didn't do anything in it. It would have been lovely
No.
to have had a battle there or
So
something. Cool. Should we
now-
wrap it up?
yeah, I think we should. So
Yeah.
we've shown you around this place. You've seen us try and protect it a little bit.
And I love that observation deck on the top with those telescopes. I think it's a great point of view.
Tomorrow night it's going to be fun. See what everyone's been up to, and I guess we'll be riding around and looking at builds from other people,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I love.
Hopefully.
Again, thank you everybody for being here and watching this, and we'll catch you again on the next episodes.
Take care. See you again soon.